Folks, that's pretty good showers move across the valley earlier this afternoon. All that rain has moved out now, but the clouds remain, and they're not going much of anywhere anytime soon. Look at all the cloud cover racing across our valley skies today. This is the high-resolution GOES 16 satellite, and it shows pretty much all the clouds, and they are thick across the area. And they're going to stay that way most of the night, says FutureTrack. And then tomorrow, we start with clouds, but as the day goes on, those clouds break. We get some sunshine. That warms temperatures up most of the valley. Back in the 80s tomorrow afternoon with sunshine. Stays warm in the evening, 70s all evening long, and then you get into Sunday. We start with some clouds again, but by afternoon, it's partly sunny and warm once again. But alas, the front is knocking on the door, and that cool front pushes through late afternoon, early evening, and the cooler temperatures build in behind that front. The clouds build in as well, and there's probably going to be spotty light rain and drizzle around again Sunday night and during the daytime Monday, so a much cooler day on Monday. But as we look in a minute at the longer range, you see it's just a short-term cool down. One day and we bounce right back up. Chance of rain tomorrow, just early, about a 20% chance, mainly just mist if there's some morning fog out there. And then late in the day on Sunday with the front, chance for a shower or thunderstorm, about a 40% probability. Goes overnight, leftover stuff early Monday morning, and then we should be just really isolated after that. These are the current temperatures. We've actually, in many places, gone up a degree or two since 4 o'clock this afternoon, pretty much bottoming out. We're showing lows around 60 or so, but we're going to have to work really hard to go down to those numbers because the clouds are thick. The winds are in the process of shifting. They're not back around to the south yet, but they will be later tonight, early tomorrow. And that's what will push the temperatures back up in the 80s tomorrow. About 80 in Brownsville, 79 at the beach, with 81 to 85 across the rest of the valley. The normal high for the middle part of February is 73. That's a 30-year average. We'll be 10 above that tomorrow. We'll be above that Sunday until the front gets here, and then much below that on Monday, only 57 for a high temperature. Fronts in North Texas right now, you can see it already through Dalhart where it's 39 degrees. It's through Oklahoma City where it's 44, but it's not yet to Midland or Abilene or Dallas or anything south of that. Temperatures 50s, 60s, and even 70s across a lot of Texas, 70s where there was sunshine today. Let's look at the cloud cover picture, and if you take a look at that, you see all that moisture coming across from the upper air low that's sitting right here, pushing moisture right into South Texas, going up and over the cooler, drier air here at the surface, giving us all the cloud cover. A little disturbance got caught up in that flow today, and that's what gave us that batch of rain that came through earlier. Could be another one of those before this thing's over with. That's why we're keeping an isolated shower in the forecast. Those are hard to see on satellite until they actually start triggering showers. Not doing that yet, so it's a mainly dry forecast for tonight, early tomorrow. By tomorrow afternoon, look how the clouds break across the western part of the valley. I think everybody sees a little bit of late day sunshine. Next front pushes southward on Sunday. By 2 o'clock, it's knocking on the door, and by later on, it is through, triggering again, maybe a thunderstorm when it comes through, and then it turns toward much cooler temperatures with a lot of clouds on Monday. By Tuesday, we start with clouds, but as the day goes on, they may break a little bit. Warm front goes through, we start the warming process all over again. So by Wednesday, we're back up around 80 or so, and then we stay there probably the rest of next week. In the morning at the coast, look at that. It warms up nicely at the island tomorrow, 78, 79, middle of the afternoon. Southerly winds 18 miles an hour. That really warms things up in a hurry. UV is moderate, rip current risk is low. The surf temperature right now at 62 degrees. There are the tides. There are two, a low and a high. Seas 2 to 4 feet with a moderate chop. The bay temperature right now at 63. So for tonight, we bottom out right around 60, maybe a little fog in a couple of spots. Light drizzle in 1 or 2 places. Then tomorrow, clouds early, sun in the afternoon, back to 83. Southerly winds most of the day, 6 to 12, maybe a little gusty by the end of the day. So much warmer tomorrow. Cold front comes late Sunday, so we still get to 80 before the front comes in, and then much cooler for Monday, only 57. But look how quickly we bounce back, and look at next week, 80, 83, 81 for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Warmer temperatures back by the second half of next week. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.